Good evening. My name is Sagar. Today's GD topic is, can we replace teachers with computer? And first, we can replace teachers with computer because we need a smart computer to replace teacher with computer, and we have not enough technology for it. And for now, we have not technology of smart computers many, and smart computers are more expensive than the teacher's salary, and we have to change. But after 5 to 10 years, we have to change. Thank you.
Hi friends, good evening. My name is Arnav Chande and today's GD topic is, can we replace teachers with computers? So we cannot replace teachers with computers because teachers can feel our emotions but computers can't feel our emotions. Teachers teaches us many things and they teach us very nicely, but computer only gives us information about which we search. Teacher teacher is and teacher is important in our life, but computer only gives us information about the things. Teachers help us in our studies and make us good in our studies. They teach us for our better education. If we are in higher posts, we get respect. But there is the hand of teacher who educate us and get to high post. Thank you.
So, my name is Mayank Shirukar. So, first thing, we can replace teachers by robots, but after 15 or 20 years, because now technology is not that much advanced and they cannot feel emotions, and yes, we said, and we cannot ask doubt to the computer because it is a non-living thing and it cannot control it cannot means we cannot share our emotions with him, but with teachers we can share our emotions. That's why. And it will be very bore to teach with computer because teacher teaches us very nicely and funnily, means but we can replace computer, but not now because we have to ask out. So like Google is on the computer, so that also is not nice because children will fight because I will ask doubt first. So in this 2021 we cannot do this. In 2025 we can little bit achieve it, but we need 15 to 20 years to achieve it, and then we can replace computers with teachers because then the the world will be advanced. That's why. So thank you.
Hi, good evening. My name is Emerald. Today's GD topic is, can we replace teachers by computers? So I think that we cannot replace teachers by computers because if we solve any if there is a huge word problems in maths also, so the computer can tell us that our answer, if the correct answer is 20 and computer is telling that the correct answer is 20, if our answer comes 21, then the teacher can tell us in which steps our which step was wrong or something, but computers cannot tell us, or we have to only check it. So that's why I don't.
Hi, good evening. My name is Ria. The topic given for today's GD is, can we replace teachers with computers? It is much known fact that technology is replacing everything. That we do not need pen or pencil. That we have the advantage of MCQs and we just have to click it. And we do not need physical books because we have PDF, e-books, etc. But we do not replace teachers because teacher can teach us human skills, teacher can solve our doubts. That's all. Thank you.
Hi friends, good evening. My name is Arna Mangesh Konde and today's GD topic given to us is, can we replace computers with teachers? From my point of view, it can be 50-50. We can replace the computer from teacher and we can't also. So first I will talk about we can replace. In 1920s there was a special machine that if the students is progressing in his studies, he will get a small candy, and that we can use in nowadays. In Zoom meeting, such the computers artificial intelligence is now intelligent. From the past few years, such you said that we can replace the teachers with computer in 15 to 20 hours, 20 years. But I think so we can replace, if we want to replace the teachers, we can replace now, because we artificial intelligence is so good in nowadays, and we can connect it with the Google, and if you have a doubt, that computer can attach with the Google and solve the query of us. So thank you.
Good evening. My name is Sarvesh Gena. I want to tell that the technology is not so good that we can change with the teacher with computers. The technology play important role in our daily life, but we do not change a computer with the teacher because we have the emotional touch or human feelings with the teachers, and the teachers is a human and the computer is a machinery. We can the teacher can feel that what we have feel, and computer do not have feelings. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to first tell we need robots, not computers. Think, we have a big computer and it can't be replaced with teacher, but robot can, because robot have AI. And I say Mayank said that we can't we have to 20 to 25 years. I have to say we need 20 to 25 years more. We have this technology to replace, but now we have not enough technology, means enough smart robots, and some smart robots are in world and they also are very expensive to buy, but we can, it's not like we can do this. Thanks.
So teachers are play very important role in our life. That they helps in our studies and teaches us very well. Computers can't teach. Computer can teach, but only can search what we want. If we are solving any equation, then teachers explain the steps of how to solve equations and the correct answer. But if we search on by internet on Google, we get direct answers, but can't explain the steps how we are getting the answer. Teachers teaches for doing better in our life. They don't teach for getting money from their for getting money. They teaches to to us for getting higher post or getting educated and being nice person. Computers can tell us what we have to do in our life and what difficulties we can face. Teachers are those who can tell us what we have to do in our future because they have faced the things in their past. Thank you.
So first of all, I have to tell that is 50-50. We can replace and we cannot replace also, because and for till now we cannot replace teachers by robots for junior KG, senior KG, or small standards like playgroup, junior KG, senior KG, because there is a big role of emotions that computer or robot cannot have, because afterwards by 5 or 10 less 5 or 10 years will be needed for do that to do that, but we can't replace it fully, because teachers are very different, and today also we say first God is there, first teacher is God, second teacher is mother and father, and then the teacher's role is in our life. So that's why the teachers cannot be replaced by computer or robots. So robots also can have screen, because without screen they cannot teach. So by blue rays our eyes can be damaged. So till now it can not be replaced, but after 5 to 10 years, so then we can replace, because it is already very advanced artificial intelligence. That's why it can get our emotions after 5 to 10 years. That's why it is 50-50. So thank you.
So I would like to continue my GD topic. I think that during COVID also the computers help teachers in basic needs, but I don't think that computers will replace teachers. And actually the advantage of computer is that if we learn like languages, we can learn languages on YouTube, and there are a lot of apps for learning, and we can if we are in class, so sometimes what happens if there are the lecture is gone, we do not have enough time to repeat that lecture. So in computers or laptops we can again see that videos or computers which are already feeded. So from this we can say that computers can replace teachers, but after some years or decades. Thank you.
It is obvious that computer assisting students in learning, but computer cannot replace the role of teacher, because teacher can teach us so many skills like time management, what we have to become in our future. They motivates us. They teach so many things, but computer cannot teach us that things. They only it only answers our question, that one question we ask, who is the prime minister, he answers only the name of prime minister, not that when he become or something what we want. Also teacher is our motivator, guider, and teacher plays an important role in our life. Thank you.
So I will continue the GD topic with a sentence that our school is our second home and our home is our second school. I have a question for you, that in your house there is mom and dad. Yes. How we can say that a steel box is our second parents in our home? Means school is our second home. So how it can be our second parents? A steel box, a silly box, which can talk and which can solve our doubts. We have a social touch with our teachers, that they solve our doubts, and they give us chance for anything that GDs and public speaking skills. How can a computer can give a chance of speaking? How? And Avril said that we can record that means what? Record that lecture, and we can see. But how? If we have a doubt, how can we call a computer?
No.
How can we call a computer that hey ma'am, I have a doubt of this? How can we call?
Of searching this, and you are telling that so you are telling of computer, but we need robots and smart robots, not normal robots.
No, we can change the teacher with the computer now also, because in if you can imagine that 2019 have a online classes. How can you imagine that online classes are there? We can do from our home. How can we imagine? But it's happened. And now we are imagining that we can't replace the teacher with the computer. But if it like online exam, we can. It's a surprise for us. So.
First of all, we don't have that much technology to exchange the robot and teachers, because the robots are made to teach, and one of it will have short circuit or anything, or कुछ difference between the parts. Then it will blast or short circuit and harm for the teacher, students and other things. And then we should not ask the difficulties or other thing with the computer. We have the social touch. We can ask anything to our teachers and do fun and any more thing, that because it is the teacher is human being and the computer is machinery. We can ask anything to the teachers. It can tell answer and or more important things and important points of its thing, but the computer not. Thank you.
I disagree with Sarthak that he first said that computers are smart and teachers are not smart.
I said that we need smart computers. We need smart robot. You heard different. I said that we need smart smart robots.
How can robot teach? How can the computer can teach us, but how can robot teach?
Robot teach because you
from now. In present, we also have AI. In mobile also we have Google Assistant. In Apple we also have Siri. From now we have AI. In computer we have AI. You are saying that robots have AI. Now also we are having AI,
but not much powerful. That we need.
Advanced.
Yeah, advanced.
I want to ask you that we can like online chat with the professionals to solve our doubts also.
Yes.
With the computer,
Yeah.
you said that we cannot solve our doubts in all.
But how can we send chat? Where we have to, if we have to send, we call. We can't call computer. We can't send message on WhatsApp that I have this.
No, but like we have their protocols, like there we have some option written there, online chatting, or if you have any query, if your doubt is not based, they have a list of doubts that are commonly asked, and they have their answers.
And if our questions is different and they are common.
So there are some. Let me complete.
I have to tell something.
There are actually online, like online we can ask, chat with professionals. It's like that. We can like chat there.
But
teacher.
there is a role of teacher, because we cannot call the computer. We take a help of computer to communicate with our teachers, but the computer is not telling us that what to do.
That also.
but
that everyone
I
said.
disagree with Mayank, and I have to tell something that computer have no knowledge, because tell me who invented gravity? You search about gravity, you know information, but who finded it? Who gives the knowledge?
Isaac Newton.
Yeah,
and humans gives knowledge to means.
Do you want to say that humans only make computers, so apparently they both are same?
Computers have no, I agree. Computers have no brain, but computers uh, first, computers can. AI is not much powerful. You are saying that AI can't do anything. You are 50-50, and I disagree with Mayank and you because.
And I disagree with means maximum of you said that. I also said that it have a social touch with students and teacher, and there is a disadvantage of it. If a teacher scold a student, that student will be nervous and not pay attention on the teacher. It happened to everyone. It happened to everyone that if our teacher scold us, then we are nervous. We can't pay attention on the lectures or this. How can we pay attention if anyone scold us and we have the means what danger we have the nervousness that ma'am will tell about us on to our parents and parents will also scold us. How can we?
Some of them also drop school because they are punished every day and they do not feel that confident to go.
And I have to tell something. Students will like backbenchers will throw the robots because it's not a living thing. So
Robots and also scold us like
Yes, they can means
Like
we
that
have
buzzer
we-
noise
yes,
comes, so it also makes us
yes.
we means we cannot see at the screen for more and more hours, so that is harmful for our eyes. And robots we have I agree with you, but till some distance, but not fully, because
But you only said that robots can teach us and computers also can teach us. How can our eyes get means
We can
eyes
listen
eyes
to
get
that audiobooks also.
okay.
Yes.
I
we
disagree
have
with
to-
Arnav.
we can
Because
we can end our group
said
discussion
robots.
GD end here.
because Arnav said
We have
need
to end
robots.
our
And
GD
I'm
here.
not telling robots or computer. We need smart robots.
Actually,
And we have not smart robots. That is why we can't.
Actually, I disagree with Arnav that he said that we cannot like decide our career without the teachers, but there are apps also that we can.
So
we can end our GD.
we can end
What to do in our life?
we can end our